Yo guys, what is up? It's your boy Jay Johnny back here with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the DP remakes just got announced. I'm so hyped, I'm so pumped, I'm so freaking pumped, you have no idea. I wanted to take a day or two to kind of process all the information that we got, including the art style that was included in the game, and I'm ready for this, I'm ready. So from right now, it looks like we're going to be dealing with a lot of enhancements. We're going to be dealing with the platinum enhancements instead of just the DP remakes. So we're most likely getting the platinum version of the game with slight differences. Now, what I want from the games, okay, I don't want a one-to-one comparison here. I do not want a one-to-one comparison. Absolutely not. I don't want it to remain completely faithful to the original games in the slightest. I would love it to be the same game. Like, don't get me wrong, I love DP, but I want more. I want more story. I want more dialogue. I want more lore. I want to go more in depth with the creation trio. I want to figure out, did Mew come first, or did Arceus come first? I want all this information. We're probably going to get that in Legends of Arceus, which I'm going to be doing a video on that after this one. I mean, this one's going to drop today. Legend of Arceus is going to drop tomorrow. But I want more lore. I don't want a difficult game per se, but I want a more difficult game. Like, I don't want to feel like this is a Nuzlocke in this bitch, right? I don't want to I don't want to feel like, oh my god, if I lose, I'm never recovering. But I do want a difficult game. Honestly, actually, no, if it's a Nuzlocke difficulty, I'll take that. I love that. I love Pokemon. I wanted a more difficult Pokemon game. But I don't. I don't know. I don't know how to phrase it. I don't want them to think that when we say we want a more difficult game, we want the entire appeal of the game to be difficult. I would like to be able to enjoy my experience playing it, not stress out. That being said, I'm going to be doing a live stream where I'm going to be playing with 3 Pokemon only on my team. As long as I also don't want to need HMs. Please, for the love of God, don't need HMs, because this is going to make my life a living hell whenever I go to do this. Playthrough of the Let's Play. I'm going to be doing a solo run where I only use Bidoof, Chimchar, and Gible in their evolutionary lines. These are my 3 favorite Pokemon. Bidoof slash Babero being my literal favorite Pokemon, followed shortly by Garchomp and Infernape lines. Though Garchomp and Infernape lines, they can kind of get switched around from second and third. They switch around places on second and third. But for the most part, those are my 3 favorite Pokemon, and I'm going to love getting the opportunity to use them inside DP remakes. But that being said, though, guys, what I want to see is more lore. I want to see more in depth. I want to go in depth. I want to see more of the region. I want to have a post game where. Like the Sevi Islands, not necessarily like the Sevi Islands, but just like another location inside, like the Isle of Armor and just not so much a DLC or explored it, but another reason to play the game. Because I can pull out DP right now. I pull out Diamond Pearl right now and just play the game. I don't want an exact one-to-one comparison. I want more Pokemon inside the decks too. Not like Nat decks, oh my god, but I would like to see, different Pokemon in the game that we didn't originally get in our playthroughs. This could include, something as simple as them adding in a couple more Gen 1 Pokemon. This could include them giving us the opportunity to get the new, the Gen 7, Gen 8, the Gen 8 Pokemon. This could include, the opportunity to get different versions, different forms, Galarian, Alolan. This could be them including, Sinnoh forms. I mean, something as simple as that, just something more than the original playthrough. Because I don't want to end up getting caught up in, where I want to play through using Piplup one time, but I don't have any fire types. I want to have coverage options. I want to have, the opportunity to play. For the competitive scene, I would honestly love to see just a regional dex competitive, game. I'd like a regional dex format, like with the exclusion of any legends until the second year. So in the second year, obviously give us Palkia, Dialga, Cresselia, Heatran. But in the original game, in the original just straight, right out VGC 2022, what I want to see is a regional exclusive dex, no legends. I want it to be able to where I can use a barrel and not really have 80 different options countered against me, or have to face off against Palkia and Dialga. Obviously, that's going to give a lot of advantage over certain Pokemon. I mean, we're going to see Garchomp rise in usage because of that. The original games, Garchomp was kind of iffy, but is what I've been told. I didn't play competitively in Gen 4. I've been told that it was kind of iffy, but I do not believe that for a second. Um, but yeah, no, I would like to see a regional exclusive dex excluding legends for the first year and the legends in the second year, because that allows us to get the feel for the kind of Pokemon that we're going to be using. It allows us to use more underused Pokemon, because if we have access to Palkia and Dialga immediately, we're going to run into a problem. We're not going to be able to use any gimmicky fun stuff because we're going to get one shot if we do. But that being said, I want to go into what else I expect, the mechanics I expect. We saw Pokemon aren't following us. That's to be expected here. I don't believe Pokemon's going to be able to follow us to the side of the park. They could end up, just have, not shown us that in the trailer, but I don't feel like they would have done that. I feel like if they were going to tell us, they would have told us right here and now. It doesn't feel like something they would just kind of like hold off on. I definitely feel like that we're not getting Pokemon following us. With Mega Evolutions, it's been teased. It's been kind of leaked-ish. Some new merch has been revealed for Megas to announce the Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl games. So honestly, kind of flat out yells, we're getting Megas. I don't want Dynamax in the game with Megas, if that makes any sense. I don't want to be able to Dynamax my Mega. Let's put it that way. Like, I don't want to Dynamax my Mega Kangaskhan. I don't want to Dynamax my Mega Salamence. I'd rather just have it as exclusively one or the other at a time, and I don't want them both to be able to be used at the same time, because then you're kind of like choosing, well, do I kill this threat? Do I kill that threat? Either way you go, you're in a lose-lose situation. Either that, or if we do have the ability to use them both, they're only in-game and they're banned from tournaments. It's like or one is only banned from tournaments at a single given time. Then for actual, what else do I want to see from the game? Like I said in my earlier video, which is kind of shit posting, not really shit posting, I do want to see buffs to underused Pokemon. I do want to see their movesets, kind of varied a bit more. For example, maybe give him Poli on flip turn. We see Chimchar slash Infernape. It has Iron Fist as its hidden ability, so give it more. Give it like Shadow Punch. I don't think Shadow Punch is boosted though, but make sure it has access to Fire Punch. Ice Punch even would be nice. Just give even so much as move variations. Babero, for example, would benefit greatly from just having better options for damage output. Right now you're looking at Quick Attack, Extreme Speed, and Last Resort as your best moves for offense and normal stat. I don't know. I can't really think of anything else that would be better in this situation. Return. I think it already gets it. But maybe give it better stab. With different Pokemon like Luxray, give it some electric stab that's gonna be able to benefit greatly. I think it got a buff in Sword and Shield. I can't remember though. But basically, even increasing stats would be nice too. Another thing I want to see is Seals return. We haven't even got the tease yet, as far as I know. But I would love to see Seals return. We did get the underground tease, and we did think we saw a secret base inside the trailer. We're not entirely sure on that one, but it looked like it could be a secret base. I really hope that the online capabilities on the underground are going to be a lot more better than they were on Sword and Shield. So let's go ahead and hope for that. Hope for the best. Pokemon really needs to upgrade their shiz. Just saying. The final thing I want to really see, in the games, is not so much in the games, but it's more of a company-wide thing. More interaction with the community. They've been so good. They've been pretty good about it so far. They've been sending stuff to influencers, stuff like that. But when I say more interaction, I mean I don't really know how to phrase it. It's better communication. That's a better way to put it. Better communication. If they hear us, if they hear that there's a problem inside the game, that the metagame's not adjusting at all, I want to see responses to that. If they have to ban something in the middle of the season, ban something in the middle of the season. Don't make the gaming experience unfun for everybody. Better involvement in the competitive. There we go. Better involvement in the competitive scene. That's how I'm gonna word that. I also want to see the removal of the split between the Pokemon TCG and the VGC community. You can't force someone to play one or the other, but it's just a lot of great Pokemon players started out in the TCG. A lot of VGC players started out in the TCG, and vice versa. I mean, really, it just, but it always feels like it may just be a local thing. It might just be at my locals, but it really feels as though, every time there's an event for a TCG, there's hardly ever an event for the VGC. By like my local state, whenever tournaments were actually open, rest in peace, whenever my tournaments were actually open, um, you know, we had a lot of TCG events. Like we could go and get CP at TCGs, like that. You could walk into, you could walk around in like the state and you could find, event after event after event after event to get CP for TCG. But there's no VGC. Like there's no real promotion for the video games. Like obviously, like the games sell. Obviously the games do sell, but like there's not any real promotion to show that the Pokemon video game championships exist. It's like we used to be getting, they used to release like, player profiles. They used to, they upload the, video game stuff to the YouTube channel, but there's no real promotion for it. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? You get what I mean? Like, it's like they need to better promote the games, because like the competitive scene, and that's really what I want to see from Gen 4, because you have all the nostalgia bait in the world. You don't need advertising for Gen 4. I mean, like, you probably didn't need advertising for Pokemon in general. I mean, you'll have Logan Paul, you'll have Jake Paul, you'll have one of the Pauls, whoever did the Pokemon stuff, opening up stuff. You'll have massive streamers, Dan Minecraft, whatever, right? You have musicians. You just released a song with Post Malone for the anniversary. All eyes are on Pokemon right now. You don't need to advertise these games. Advertise, the section of the community that's not being advertised properly. Advertise, competitive playing. This is like, at least in America, in the American region, we are hyper competitive. We are super hyper competitive in America. Not everybody, obviously, but people need to know the competitions exist. I mean, if somebody doesn't know that they can go to a regional Pokemon championship, advertise the amount of money they can earn off of this. I mean, do something with the community. Show us off, flex us, like show like these people right here are the top of the top. I'm obviously not talking about me, but I mean like the top players. Be like Aaron Cybertron Zhang. He is a multi-regional winner. He is the cream of the crop. He is a literal Pokemon master. Wolf Glick. He is a Pokemon champion. Shota. Exactly. Shoma, not Shota. Oh, wow. Whoa, that exactly shows what I'm doing. I'm kidding. Shoma. We have Marcus Thatcher. You have everybody. You could just be flashing and being like, don't you want to be a Pokemon master like these people are? Like, you could do this and gain a huge traction in the competitive scene. There is no reason Pokemon isn't an amazing esport. People say RNG. Well, there's RNG. Technically, there's RNG and League of Legends, stuff like that, crits. I mean, like, Hearthstone is nothing but RNG. And it is one of the biggest esports in the world at the moment. There is no reason that Pokemon is anything less than the biggest esport. It is the highest grossing franchise in the world. And we don't have, we don't have 20,000, 30,000. We don't have, 1 million views on the World Championships. We don't. There's no reason we don't. We just don't. I mean, so the biggest thing I want to see is I want to see Pokemon advertising their competitive scene and growing it, nurturing it, helping it grow. Because I guarantee you have Post Malone advertising Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. You have Katy Perry advertising Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. I am almost certain that Billie Eilish is going to be one of the fucking people, doing the Pokemon 25. Like, there's no way you didn't get the top musicians in the world to advertise this. So stop advertising the games. Don't advertise the games. Advertise what the games bring. Because everybody knows about Pokemon. Everybody now knows Pokemon DP remakes are coming out. Nobody is going to need to be told about this. This is made global news. This is the biggest thing. This is trending on YouTube, Google, everything. This is like obvious that this is gonna sell. This is going to be bigger than this Sword and Shield. This is going to be bigger than like probably almost any game that's sold. You have the biggest nostalgia bait. You don't need to advertise. Advertise the things that come off of the game at this point. show people, hey, so you already know about this, but did you know that you could be a regional champion in your home state? Like, like advertise that, grow it, nurture it. In the UK, they don't have many regional championships. So why not go ahead and try to push out more regional championships whenever the world reopens in the UK? Get a state-by-state regional championship for America. We have 50 states. We have 50 plus states. We counting extensions as well. You could go to Puerto Rico too. So I mean, like, we have the ability to have more events. More things happen here. I mean, just advertise it. We can grow as a community, and the bigger the community grows, it's more healthy it is for your company, because at that point, you're guaranteed to sell the next games. Everybody wants to play competitively the next time. So regardless of whether or not the games are good, regardless of whether or not people agree with the graphics, we're gonna buy the games. I'm gonna buy the games. I bought Sword and Shield, or I bought Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon solely for the intention of competing. I haven't even beaten both of them. I haven't even gotten all the Ultra Beasts in literally any game. Even in Sword and Shield, I haven't even caught all the Ultra Beasts because I hate Gen 7, but I haven't even caught all the Ultra Beasts in literally any game. It's like, but I've still got the games because I wanted to have I wanted to play competitively. You got us hooked on the games. Now, get us hooked on the competitive play, so even if we hate the games, we'll get the games, kind of thing. That being said, though, guys, that's what I want to see from DP Remakes. Legends of Arceus, I'm going to do a video of it tomorrow. I'm just going to process some more information. I'm going to read up more on it. Because, like, there's a lot of things that are in question right now, and I want to read through it before I even decide whether or not, I want to make the video. This is my Diamond and Pearl Remake wishlist. Honestly, a lot of the stuff, we're probably going to get Megas. We've already been teased to get Megas. I just don't want Megas and Dynamax in the same battle. We're going to be getting quite a bit of stuff, and I'm really excited for it. So if you guys are excited for it too, leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you guys are ready to see that challenge video, see if you guys are still around. In that lock I was talking about in the trio run. Anytime one of my Pokemon faints, instead of like boxing it and saying it's dead because I want to play through the games, I actually want to just play through the games like stress free. I'm either going to take a shot of whiskey or a shot of Tabasco each knockout, like each faint that I have. I'm gonna take a shot of whiskey or a shot of like Tabasco. So if you guys are ready for that, if you guys want to watch that, follow me on Twitter to get updates on what's gonna happen. Whenever we get the announcements when the game's gonna release, follow me on Twitter, get those updates, because you guys are gonna love it. You're not gonna want to miss it. It's gonna be awesome, and it's gonna suck to be me. I'm gonna upload the video onto YouTube afterwards, but it's probably gonna be the next day or two after I do it, before it gets uploaded. So that being said, though, guys, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me that I suck because I'm ugly. Do you see his face? Do you see his face? I'm freaking ugly. I know I am. And I'll see you guys later in another video. Deuces.